Okay, the VIX is not helping the stock market. Look at this. VIX is up 1.45, so we are up 10%. Look at this. When the VIX is high, the stock market is low. This is how it works. So now we have had a big move today, incredible move today. Yesterday also it was moving pretty fast. We broke 1409. We broke 1485 right here. 1485 is an important threshold. Since the beginning of the year, we only went over 1485 in April, around April. And let's look at what Tesla did in April of this year. April of this year, it started in April. Vroom, we had the big move down. So, this is not boding well for anything. We could have some stocks that are special, with the earnings call coming soon, like Tesla. So people are still thinking about that, even though the market as a whole is not doing too well. Let's look at Tesla. So we are pretty much flat, up 0.29%. Post-market seem to be up 0.25%. We are in the middle of the road between 238 and 235 right here. But for the past 2 days, because of this WIX, it has had an impact. I think some people feel the fear and they might be a little bit less enticed to buy into Tesla. In terms of the 1-hour chart, to be a bit more precise on the 1-hour chart, we are stuck between 240.30 and 265.25. It's pretty clear. We are just going sideways. There's no direction in this market. People are in a waiting mode. We have the earnings call that is going to happen Tuesday night, so 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. And then we are going to get new information. And that new information is going to maybe change people's mind about Tesla. And if it changes their mind, it might change their behavior, selling more, buying more. We'll see, and nobody knows what is going to happen. You can find people that will tell you it's going to go up, and they have 50% chance to be right, and some people say, and some other people say, no, it's not going to be that good. They have 50% to be right. They could be right a few times in a row, but they really don't know. Let's take a look at the bonds. Bonds are starting to climb a little bit. That's not too surprising because we are now close to support. When the bonds tend to come close to support, they tend to go back up. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes they stay a while, but then they back up. So right now, we could be seeing a move back up. That would not also help the stock market. Take a look at the stock indices. So Dow Jones had a big day yesterday, now moving down. S&P 500, we stopped at support 55.22. This is our support. Let's wait and see what happens. This could be a nice short right there. If we start breaking that, that could be a short. Stochastic is below 60. We need to have stochastic below 60 to increase our chances that our short is going to work. Nasdaq also not doing too good, broke outside of our bullish channel. So Nasdaq is no longer going up. It is no longer going up now. It could be going sideways. This is the sideways support, 19,341. So if it breaks that, that's a short. Let's take a look at our important stocks. Also, Apple not doing too well, minus 2%. This one was, again, close to resistance, broke it. Now coming back down, losing stochastic over 60 also. Amazon, the same thing. We're close to support, now coming back down. AMD, same thing, outside of the congestion zone. So, you should be thinking about taking profit. Adobe going sideways, not too bad. ARM back to 150 almost. Look at stochastic, absolutely abysmal stochastic. Google weakening also, stochastic absolutely abysmal. We have stochastic at 20. So we are in a big pulling back period. You need to decide what you want to do. If you are an investor, you stay in all the time, so you can stay in. If you are a trader, start taking profit. Microsoft still holding above 431. If we break lower than 431, this will be gone for a while. Meta, this is a positive day of 3%, but after the big drop that we had recently, This is still in a congestion zone. This is close to support. So in theory, we should be going higher because of the buyers at 452. So we'll see if it happens. NVIDIA bouncing on support 116.70. Palantir, this one, this one really wants to launch. It really wants to launch. We are above 28.58. But, I'm kind of debating with myself because, this is not going that far. This is pretty much staying put. And yes, we have resistance at 28.58. We have broken it today. Yesterday, not so. But I think we have real support. I think I'm thinking of moving my resistance at 29.33 because, this one is zigzagging a little bit too much for my taste. So I think we are more into something like this. The 29.33 makes more sense to me. SMCI going sideways. So SoFi pulling back a little bit. So the run is over. Now it needs to stabilize a bit. EV stocks. So BYD pulling back for the last 4 days. Still into a bullish channel. So, this has that going for it. Lucid also pulling back. So we might be able to get in at a decent price instead of getting in at 450. Neo Battery Material, nothing. Neo, nothing. Novonix, nothing. Xpeng, nothing. Rivian, I got stopped out. Still into a bullish channel, so not everything is lost. Still has a good stochastic, but with everything that is happening, the VIX going higher and everything, I'm fine with my profit and I'll get back in at another time. Nouveau Graphite, nothing. Nikola Mining, stabilizing sideways, so I don't dislike that. It's okay for it to stabilize a little bit after the move that we just had. Bitcoin pulling back also. Wow, XRP, a big pullback, 9% down. Gold is shy. We had broken 1894 for a couple of days now. We are back and stopped on support. Let's hope that we are going to continue a little bit more. And silver, not as strong. This one is going lower. So yeah, Tesla is having a hard time like everything in the market right now. Just be careful. If you are trading, think about taking profit. So we can always come back later when things settle down a little bit. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I have a live masterclass that is going to happen on Sunday, July 28th from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, where I will teach you how to draw the trend lines I am doing. Trend lines that allow us to predict future stock movement. 194. We called it. I have the video on YouTube. You can look at it and you can look at all the calls, all the buy calls I identified. So if you want to learn how to do that on your own, on any stock, join me. The link is in the description. So I wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.